welcome back. Last time we were actually just focusing on Natsuki, and that's the only thing we did. Just Natsuki. So there was a lot of the same stuff happening through like the very first playthrough, but there was also some few new stuff. And now Monica is saying, "Oh man, I'm the last one here again." And I actually think this is something that happened before as well. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Well, you're practicing piano again. Yeah. So, what I did was basically just focusing all the words that I could on Natsuki. And I'm basically just trying to get whatever I can of Natsuki. That's it. So I can unlock the part 2, or the plus part for Natsuki. That's it. You must have a lot of determination. Starting a club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that that you're all willing to help out with the festival too. Ah, I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not. I'm not talking about our part in the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kind of delicious food. You sound a bit like Saori all of a sudden. Monica, do they? Do you usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? Eh? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right there in your name. Monica. Eh. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Da 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 da. Ah, never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your reaction aren't as funny as Yuri's or Saori's anyways. Excuse me? Where's Saori anyway? Oh, there you are. Saori's just sitting at a desk at a corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walked over there. Hey, Saori! I waved my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Everything that happened to Saori up to this point is kind of the same, except that you get more, like, a little bit more information about her if you, like, focus on her. But everything else is basically the same. Ah, sorry. Don't mind me. You can go and talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? I just feel like you're a little bit off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sorry, showed me a big smile. Don't let me distract you for having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I warily glazed at Sorry before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation have already dispersed and everyone back to their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Sorry recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Nearest, what's up? Hey, this must be sounding a little strange, but have you noticed anything strange with Soria recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seemed a little downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't see I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sori, who is idling, dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Neros. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she never really is really like this. She always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she's really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, 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 no. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed a little like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that you're a dumbass idiot, but else I'm saying that maybe the thing is on her mind is you, near us. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, it's because you're a dumbass idiot. I probably shouldn't say too much, but sorry talks more about you than anything else, you know. Eh. She had been much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light had turned up on inside of her. What? No way. Sorry is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. Mm-hmm. It's not any different now when I have always have been. You're so funny, near us. Have you ever thought that maybe you always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? Da da da. Ah, I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I do now, anyways? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Ah, alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her word out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Sori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sori and gently talk to her. And that's the thing that I never probably gonna know what the hell she's saying. She kept her voice so quiet I can't hear her from here. I sign and sit down myself down. I know that Sori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides waiting for Monica. Hey, you! Huh? I looked up and I see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so oh, sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I was just Natsuki glazed down on her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Sometimes something just came up for a minute. We can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, you can just tell me, or I'll to tell me to leave you alone, and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbled the last part, like I just did. Nah, I'll probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I just been thinking about Sori, that's all. Sori? Thinking about her? How dare you? Yeah, she seemed pretty down today. But she didn't want me to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her, basically. Like before. Oh. Natsuki exhaled. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyways, you are her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. In that case, I think you should trust her a little bit more. A little more. If she needed you, then she would be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that is true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not the right. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needed you to worry about her, then it will be a little more obvious. Obvious. Yeah. I should have thought of that in that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hand. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Ah, don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so I was not. Jeez. If you were fine, then let's hurry and get started already. Yeah, yeah. Da da da. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the classroom. Why don't you all share poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. So this is the part where I don't go back and check on Sorry, actually. I think that happened last time. Everyone goes and retrieve the poems. I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica. She smiles at me. I wonder if what she was talking to with Sorry. Who should I show my poem to first? Natsuki. Let's see. You're clearly enthusiastic today. Of course. You know I like your writing. I'm just surprised. It seems like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before. Well, of course. I just had to put you in your place a little bit. It's not like it's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that, or jealous. I was I really wasn't jealous. Just because you happen to be a good writer. That's such a dumb thing to get jealous about. Natsuki. What? You're not very confident about your writing, are you? Eh? What are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best, right? Da da da. It took me a while to figure out, but I think I finally did it. Finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. Ah, see. If she acts like she's the best to other people, might think that way too. Right? Nearest? Please tell me that you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. I just really need to hear that from someone. I know that it sounds stupid, but there's a reason why I never shared my poems before this, Natsuki, because no one ever took me seriously. What's the point of sharing my poems if people just laugh and say, "That's so cute, just like you, Natsuki"? Sometimes I don't want to be cute, but no one understands that. I try really hard when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. How can anyone see that? I just want... Natsuki trails off. Maybe it's because her lips started to quiver. I look down. Her fists are clenched really tight. Hey, Natsuki. If you're not carefully, I'll rip your own poem. I gently grab the poem with my own hand until she relaxes her grip on it. I place it flat on the desk and smooth out the wrinkle that she had put onto it. Yeah? Don't read it. So this is maybe a new one. Before I can pick it back up, Natsuki snatched the poem from the desk. It's not any good. And I know that you hate my poems. Not true. So you don't have to read this one, okay? But I want to read it. Well, why? Because I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? If it's not my own style, is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it. But I know you better now. And it's wrong for Yuri to think that your style is more amateur than hers. And sorry, she's always means well. But sometimes she is so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. And I'm sorry if I was a part of that problem. I understand now. You're not just cute when you have a lot of more than that. Ugh, Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clutches her poem a little too hard. She looked down, hiding her eyes from me. I never realized how difficult this was for her. But finally, she forces herself to extend her arms and set her poem on the table. You can read it. Just turn that way. I don't want you to look at my face right now. Okay, I will look at your face. Oh, see, there we go. That's a new one. Because you. Tomorrow will be brighter with me around, but when today is dim, I can only look down. My looking is a little more forward because you look at me. When I want to say something, I say it with a shout. But my truest feelings can never come out. My words are a little less empty because you listen to me. I have to go further down here. When something is above me, I can reach for the stars. But when I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller because you sit with me. Okay? I believe in myself with all of my heart, but what can I do when it's all torn apart? My faith is a little bit stronger because you trust me. My pen always put my feelings to the test, but I'm not a good writer. But I do my but my best is my best. My poems are a little bit dearer because you think of me. Because you. Aw, it's sweet. It's basically a little love letter to me, or to Neuros, and she does trust me. Da da da. Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, just say it. I won't get mad. Aw, it's sweet. No, it's not that I don't like it. It was just a little surprising to read. I guess I'm not too using to hear such nice thing coming from you. Don't just say that, dummy. Baka. What do you think the point of view is? Expressing things that you can't say, just say? Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well. And I'm happy that you showed this one to me, and I liked it. You and now I have to be that one. He completely missed the point. Well, yeah, I'm a pro, so Natsuki mumbled, completely failing to sound confident like she usually does. Just remember that I can think these things sometimes too. You know, when when you're nice to me, it's meaningful. Ah, I'm glad. Sensing Natsuki is satisfied, I start to hand the poem back to her. But as I do, Natsuki take my hand and push the back away. Her small, soft hands surprise me with their attention. I don't want it. Eh? Why not? I just don't. Jeez. I realize what Natsuki is doing. Unable to be honest, she's trying to give me the poem in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'm going to keep it. Good boy. Instead of teasing her, I choose to go along with it. Good. If you didn't, I would stab you. Da. Never mind. Just, I'm glad you wanted. Not basically forced. Natsuki backpedaled on her words and leave it at that, basically. Despite her best effort to hide her expression, I can see her faintly smiling to herself. That's all for now, so go put it away before someone sees it, okay? Ah, yeah, I'll go do that. With that, I return to my seat so I can put away Natsuki's poem. Who should I show my poem to next? Sorry. Da. It's nice, I guess. Come on. Can I really... I can really tell that you don't like it. Well... You don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Natsuki. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club. Well, of course I am. Good. That's all what matters to me. Thank you, Neras. Sorry. Is there something wrong? Yes! Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if there's anything you need. If you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go and play with anyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm going home a bit earlier today. Sorry. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything, Sori cheerfully walked out of the classroom, humming to herself. Yeah, this is not good. Who shall I show my poem to next? Yuri. Da. Yuri doesn't look too enthusiastic about spending time with me. I guess if she changed her mind, she'll come to me. But should I leave her be for now? Oh wow, I'm not even allowed to read a poem. Monica. Well, that's not what the entire idea about this playthrough is, so... Hi, Neras. Have you thought about what you want to submit for the perform at the festival? Well... Being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people... I'll have to give it some more thoughts. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure they'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Ha 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 ha. Anyways, let's look at today's poem. Sure. I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Da. Sticking with the Natsuki style once more, I see. You really like Natsuki, don't you? That's... Oh, come on, Neras. That's awfully suspicious, you know? spending time with her in the classroom every day, pretending like the manga she's into. You know how Natsuki is. If I don't indulge her, she'll end up hating me. Eh? No. I think you're misunderstanding near us. It's not like Natsuki just hate anyone who doesn't give her what she wants. Yeah, she is obsessive, but not that selfish. In fact, I think you're the only one who indulged her as much as you have. Is that so? I think I knew that, but I didn't want to admit it. So, I just need you to ask one more thing of you. Be careful, please. Natsuki is kinda unpredictable. Okay? A lot of times, she doesn't even know what she wants. After all, she is the youngest one here. She might not know how to handle her own feelings properly. What I'm saying is, some bad things happens and it could end up damaging the club too. And you wouldn't do that to me, right? That's I'm not sure how to respond to Monica. I care about her and the clubs, and it's also kinda unfair to bring that up. Well, you're smart. You will know how to do the right thing. Monica smiles sweetly. Anyways, I share a poem with you now, alright? Alright. Oh, it's the lady who knows everything. Okay, so this one I also have read before. So there's nothing new here. Yeah, everything here looks the same. There's no purpose. Yeah. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to go too philosophical or anything. But it was kinda on my mind, so that's why I wrote about it. I see. I never really put much thought into it. That way, it's almost paradoxical. Ugh. Pterodactyl. No. Because if we all had the same answers, wouldn't the world start losing its meaning? True. You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefer writing about things they're most sad. They're more sad than happy. Hahaha, are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you will know that better than anyone. I mean, you mean one-dimensional. Yeah, that. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid that it ain't any that good? It can be really disheartening to get a long, warm response to something that you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling that your writing is good or okay or bad, they want to focus more on everything that they went into and the things you can work on. Oh, that's how it is. Blah. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. So this is still the same. Ooh. So this is where I have to choose between them, basically. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sori isn't here. Ah, it seems like you're right. Sori always helps lighting up the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to, anyways? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Ah, come on. Ah, she actually isn't feeling too well, so she went home early. Oh, is that so? I hope she's alright, seriously. Of all the times not to go home with her, and you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you being all lovey-dovey. Ugh, no. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sori. And second, she has kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Ooh. The curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyways, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. Cupcakes. That's right, and I'm gonna help her bake them. Also, we had to go back to the normal one. Happy. Natsuki is gonna make cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle them all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm gonna be printing and assembling a lot of poetry pamphlets. Sorry for helping me designing them. As for Yuri, you can question mark, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, it's not that at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki is pounding too. Geez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sori enough credit. But I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but I can also be the leader on my own when then I won't grow as a person. Well, but if I can't, okay, but if I can't be the leader on my own. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you can make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere. About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as her stare at the desk in focus and start nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyways, that just leave you near us. The one that's truly useless. Haha, don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It will probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You can always help me out as well. I would really appreciate that. I also had to do a playthrough where I just go for her, but that's gonna be like skip party. That's is Monica suggesting I spend a weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a little bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give you. It's not like Monica is going to give me a choice. And you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyways. Natsuki tried to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you like to handle the baking on your own. Nearest may not like to be around if only if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard can it be to make a few decorations anyways? Yeah, we play with watercolors and candles and stuff. Sounds more like you're making the excuses for Nearest to... what are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work. And the baking isn't... Just, what do you think? Guys. Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Nearest to decide how he wants to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So, I'm sure he'll be interested in... You literally just said that. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle it this already? Yeah. Nearest, are you okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Ah, of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. So, anyways, whatever I do, I can't save at the end. So, sorry. No, I've got to go with Natsuki. Well, baking sound like it could be fun. And you guys make it sound like a lot of work, so it would probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. And you will definitely agree. Eh? Just a moment ago you were saying that that's because Never mind, okay? Well, anyways, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad. So that's everything, right? Everything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes, everything except the performing is gonna be awesome. I don't think that's really counts. What about you, Neros? Yeah, I'm awesome. What horrific things are gonna happen in a second? Me! I guess you can see that I'm interested to see how it will turn out. Bad. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Natsuki stopped pounding too. Yeah. It's not... I mean, it's not a big deal or anything. Well, I might not be just that... question mark. I can't skip this. I think that Yuri might be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Ooh. Natsuki glazed back and forth between everyone with word expressions. Yeah. Look. Natsuki go over and pat her hand down on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri. You really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too. But you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That would be really important, the way that people feel doing the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Monica is a statue. Natsuki released her hand and turned around to face the other direction. Da da da. You didn't really mean that, did you? Um, Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's word. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound a little like sorry. Well, sound like sorry. It didn't sound. It didn't work perfectly. But I can tell that she tried to say something sorry would say at a time like this. Because sorry always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah. I hope we all gonna see. I hope we all see everyone do their best. Yeah, sure. But with that, there's nothing more there's nothing more for today. I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here for a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone pack their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? We still need to figure out the plans for the weekend. You literally wouldn't... Oh. You literally wouldn't gotten home and realized you didn't even have any way to contact me. Oh, that's true. Yeah, he's a dumbass. I have no idea how that slipped my mind, because you're dumbass. Oh, good thing that I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki is giving her number. Okay. I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll be bringing the ingredients. Wait, what? You're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, just to figure out that since I'm the one helping, I'll be going over to your house. Yeah, right. Like, I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict, if you ask me. Yeah. How do you think I feel? I can't even do anything when my dad is home. Ugh, that sounds horrible. Anyways, I just need to complain for... What? I just needed to complain for a second. So we each have others' numbers now. That's all I needed from you. Really? I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it. Oh. Didn't you just say you were going to make me do the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone. I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with anyone else before. That's all it is. So, shut up, okay? Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyways, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Ah, Da da da. Never mind. She wants to say something. I can't believe this. Natsuki is coming over to my house on Sunday. My anxiety is shooting up through the roof. Saori is at home, probably doing something, I don't know, but his mind is somewhere else. Even though I got pretty used to handling her at this point. There's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was really looking forward to it. It's cupcakes, you bastard. Is this the chance that I have to make something happen between us? Calm down. Or is this too early for that? I did read her bio thingy, and she's 18. For being so tiny. Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. And she's the youngest. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. You should go and visit Saori now, because she probably needs someone to talk to. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but that doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any differently. Why do you keep blinking at me? Snapchat, shut the fuck up. It's just random people. I wonder if she'll act any differently when it's just the two of us. Maybe. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. Okay. We send each other one after another, exchanging numbers to double check. But it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. But she's really like complaining about things. But I kind of saw that one coming. Oh, she really likes. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't really heard a thing from Saori since she left the club early the other day. Yeah, go check on her. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but you should go check on her. But I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Good. Then you're not a complete idiot. Between what Saori said and what Monika said, was it really okay for me to put Saori's feelings aside when she might need me? No, go check on her. Don't be a heartless idiot. I decided to visit Saori before Natsuki come over. Good. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Saori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play often, so we made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. But this is the same as far as I can see. I can see the skip thing. The house is quiet. Saori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to the bedroom where I finally find her. Saori? Okay, she's okay. Hi, Neros. I sit down in her room. Saori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she is different. There's a minute of silence between us. You didn't have to come over you haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It had been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Saori's room is still messy as it's always been. There's a giant cow as well. Also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decoration that she had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How can you suddenly want how come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but wait, how do you know that? Saori has already left by the time we decided at the last meeting. Monika told me. Oh, so all of this is still the same, except Yuri and Natsuki changed name. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to help Monica today? Yeah, of course. But I'm just helping her online like it's under Corona. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Natsuki then. Yup. There's more silence between us. Sori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally, I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something is wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so Sori smiles, shaking her head. That's not good, near us. Eh? Why can't you just be like it always been? It's all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings. If I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have ended up thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being selfish. Not really. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sorry. I grabbed Sori by the shoulders. What on earth are you talking? What on earth are you saying? I'm listening to yourself right now. I know something is happening to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sorry, gave me an empty smile. You're putting me on in a trap, Nearest. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing me for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sorry? You're just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Nearest? I guess I had no choice then. The thing is, I had a really bad depression my whole life. Yeah, there we go. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, my light just turned off. I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. The reason the reason where there is what reason is there to do anything when I fully know that how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend time on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want everyone to be happy. Without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sori kept this from me for the entire time I've known her? Because you're an idiot. Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why Sori? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed you as a friend, as a close friend. Because if I knew, I'd be done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I can do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make everything every day a little bit better for you. And that's what you don't want. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Nearest. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have wasted effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. But it's also like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I want so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just want to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right, I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, sorry. But I don't need to understand. Let me... Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting. That I will do. No, Neuros, there's nothing. There's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if nothing... What? Is everything could be as it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed how a horrible person I am. She is definitely not. Tears streaked down Zori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. But I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I was just weak and selfish. That's all I am. I think this is a scene that we have to see no matter what. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. No. Without thinking, once again I grabbed Zora's shoulders. This time I pulled her into a tight embrace. Ah, Neuros, sorry. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Neuros. Zori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Zori's arms remained by her side. She started, sobbing? Next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Neuros, I'm doing this fast, because there's still a lot of dialogue. Zori barely managed to speak between her sobs. I know I'm doing the right thing. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. But all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it, if you have it in it to call yourself selfish, then you will have it. Then you will have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I will have this feeling go away. But if there's anything you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll be mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Zori finally put her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Neuros. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling in pain. Bad. But your hugs are so warm. She likes hugs. And that's really scary too. Sorry, let me go. And as you do so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? Huh? Ah. That's what I want. I promise. I think it would be nice then. Yeah. Zori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, it had to be the one that I have all the plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you do that, then I will be. I really won't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It will be fun. To my surprise, Sori shakes her head. I'm sorry. She still don't wanna come. I don't know if that would be very good for me. I understand, right? No, you understand, right? Yep. Ah. It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Oh yeah, I also had to feed the fish. I said goodbye to Sori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still a little uneasy. Let me press the button on the new one. There's some fishes, I need some foods. There we go. The piranhas need food. No, they're not piranhas. They're just giant cleaning fishes. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sora is right. I shouldn't be worried too much. We were definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus what is ahead of me. I spent only a few minutes back at home, anxiously waiting for Natsuki's arrival. But before I know it, she texted me and let me know she was outside the front door. Okay, so Yuri is not in front of the door, but Natsuki is coming over. So that's different. Without delay, I opened the door and let her in. She looked normal. Sup, gangster. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such a cute clothes make the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyways, I'm coming in. Oh, that's a new scene. We haven't seen this before. See, I brought you a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that the kitchen isn't equipped for the job. It seemed good, actually. You brought everything I asked you to, right? Yes, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. I kind of want this kitchen. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Yep, there's probably gonna be some pervy stuff coming. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear that Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something sneaky like she usually does. Well, she want to make cupcakes. Could be that she's a little different outside of school after all. Maybe. Anyways, let's go to the kitchen. What, you're not even gonna offer to take this big bag off me? Where's your hospitality near us? He's a dumbass, if you haven't noticed that. He have no brain, no personality. He's as effective as a piece of cardboard. Come on. When did I need to be a gentleman? I grabbed the bag Natsuki's hold out onto me. Onto me? This is ridiculously heavy. Yeah, she's a strong little girl, aren't she? Damn, I'm almost out of soda. I carried that all the way here. Are Are you impressed? Uh-huh. I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. The little girl is stronger than you. Don't fuck it up. It seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? Yeah, don't fuck with the little ones. They'll bite you. It's like a freaking chihuahua. You jerk. Natsuki hit the... what? Oh, hits a fist into my chest. Hey, hey. Your size have nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? Eh. It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. Yeah, take like my mom. She still shops at the kids section. It's fun when I get to be small and also be better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Well, that is, she's tiny. Don't think you can make me talk about weird stuff just because we're on the school. You talk about weird shit at school as well. Why should this be different? Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I need to teach you. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey. Now you're treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? You were just playing this part? Oh, God. And I was just... and just because I don't have a mature or sexy figure like Yuri does, like bigger boobs and shit, doesn't mean you can just treat me like a... Natsuki catches her word and her face turned red. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. Eh? I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, I'm pretty sure that you only have an A, but that's perfectly fine. If that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there's a ton of guys that who's into body types like yours. Ah. How would you know that anyways? Oh God. The profile picture is coming out. Trust me on this one. The judging face is out. Da da da. Gross. Like really. Hey. Yeah, what the hell's that? Was that to me? Who else is in this room? Like really? Who else? Baka. Man. Let's just get started already. You get all sour when a little girl calls you gross. You're beaten by a little girl, that's what's gonna happen. She's gonna kick you in the nuts. I finally found your weakness, Neros. No, you have a lot of weakness. One is stupidity. Natsuki smiled deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to ditch out one more insult like that, there's no way I'm not gonna fight back. He probably can't. He's too dumb to function. But she's satisfied enough for now. Finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. And you can't multitask? Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Good. Spoons, dirty balls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. I'm looking at that pretty kitchen and I can imagine it. It's like when I was making pancakes with my friends. It was a mess. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we had to do it in several times. Okay, yeah, seems about right. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure that I don't mess her up her precious baking. Well, I could imagine that there was a big mess, but there's no mess in this kitchen. This kitchen is freaking nice. I wish I had this kitchen. Maybe I will build this damn kitchen. Can I build this kitchen? I can maybe build this kitchen. I do have that the thingy over the stove. I have that one. I kind of have the stove. I don't have the fridge. I can build most of the countertops and the closets. The cabinets. Those I can actually build. So I can probably build the most of the things here. And I do like the dark wood and the beige coloring of this. It looks really nice. Sorry, the designer in me went a little haywire. Near us, where do you put the food coloring? Oh yeah, right. I know nothing about baking. The battering is going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the tray. Oh, the trays. I know about how to draw and design shit and play video games. I don't know how to bake. I still need to... I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? Throwing out. What do you think? Baking. To color the batter, of course. Even I know that. See, his... You might as well just call him a brick. I'm making each tray a different color. See, she knows what the hell she's doing. That way, even the flavor aren't different. Everyone can still pick their favorite. Good idea. Oh, that's a cute idea. See? We agree on something. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Well, I don't think it's too much. But it is nice when you can actually just build your own things, and I can do that. The thing is that I am sick. I have chronic headaches, so I do need to take breaks. And if I overstrain my body too much, it goes directly to my head, and then it like cuts off. So I can't do as much as I could in the past. But sometimes I actually design something and then I build it. It just takes me longer to do because of noise and stuff like that. But yeah, it is actually still kind of fun to build something. The last thing I built was actually a showcase wall that I can use when I'm outside and showcasing video games and consoles. And that was actually kind of fun to build. It took me like 3 days to build from start to finish. And it's pretty cool. It's simple and it works. And it had also wheels, so I can actually roll it around. And the idea behind it is also so I can put it together in some kind of system and make more walls. And yeah, I can use it more efficiently. Do you want to? Ah. Are you asking me? No. Who else is in the damn kitchen? The cat? I don't really have a preference, so... Come on. Okay, I like green. Midori. You're not putting any heat into this at all. He's putting heat into something. But it's not the cupcakes. Nor hot. I'm an idiot. Can you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what the Natsuki is trying to get out of me. A fucking reaction from a stone. Meanwhile, I see her separating the batter into smaller balls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Ah, that does look pretty cool. No shit. See? It's not like battering is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you had to get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it more and looking at it makes everyone eyes lighten up. Yeah, with the kitty cat cupcakes. Like the one I made you on the first day, huh? Yeah, kitty cat cupcakes. I had to draw one of those. If I recall, Natsuki proudly presented her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sori and Monica delightful expressions. I wonder if I can make a Natsuki proud like that too. You probably suck. Yeah. Maybe I will use the food coloring then. You should. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Huh? The pet rock is moving. Just make sure that you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, don't fuck up the icing. Yeah, it's getting there. We're using the electric mixer for the batter. I got stuck with a whisker and a huge bowl for the icing. Oh, that's the worst. The icing is still all lumpy. Are you even trying? No. He's not. Well, yeah. It just takes a little longer. He's useless. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. He hopes so. Here, look. Natsuki grabbed the whiskers from me and used her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing have already improved. See? As if to empathize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing to pop it into her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabbed my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, huh? I've forgotten who did all the work. I started to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I would like to see you try. Oh god. I pushed harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scooped some with my finger just as Natsuki tugged it with all her might. Ah! Oh god. The force of Natsuki pulling me caused me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Get rouse. You got it on my face. Who force is that? There's a big gob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tried to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tried to use her other hand to fight back, but I grabbed it with that one as well. Ah, stop. We all know where this is going. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. It's actually a cute picture. It's really well made. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you to react to it. You do know that What? You do that? You do that to me all the time, you know? Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, you probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. What? Did you seriously just... Natsuki is so surprised he can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. I would say light orange. Near us. You really shouldn't do that kind of things to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? Near us. Dumb as a rock. What kind of question is she asking me? Just like that. I am basically holding both of her hands and licked her finger. How did the mood turn into this so quickly? Because you're an idiot. I... Natsuki gazed in at me in silence. I noticed her swallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel so dizzy? Because you can probably smell Yuri's aroma candles from here. Eh? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm started to go off. Good. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? Yeah. The passion. I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in there, dummy. How could you make that mistake? How could you make a mistake like that? Good thing he did. You should have checked it before turning on the oven. The oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki used an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She set it on top of the stove. In a moment, the fire alarm stopped. Anyways, I'm putting it in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moment before is still lingering over our heads. Also, my pee-pee is getting harder, but for no particular reason. But the moment have already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake tray into the oven. Natsuki, don't bend over. Flee. He's an idiot. Then I reluctantly picked up the whiskers and continued with the icing like nothing ever happened. Ah, good. Everything's back to normal. Ah, that smells good. Ah, now we can breathe again. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Cupcakes. Look at how cute they all look. The kitty cat. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They look even better once we add the icings. Or the icing. Not like you need me to tell me that. I brought decoration stuff. I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into the bags. These bags. Natsuki had me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that will make them look really nice and fluffy. This one can make what? This one can even make flowers. Is that a thing? We probably won't be using it this time though. What is this for? I picked up one of the nozzles that had a much thinner tip than the others. This one is really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like a happy birthday or whatever. Ah, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Eh? Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each cupcake. Wouldn't that be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on the word they like? Huh? I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's kind of actually cute idea. So, aha. Maybe I'm getting it from you. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I'm not cute. Come on. I'm adorable. It's different. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expecting me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trailed off. Same with you. Did you say something? No, nothing. Shut up. Baka. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens the nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. You put icing in the bag and you press the damn thing. Am I right? Without giving me a chance to think about it before. Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing and then we each get to work. Yeah, work. Make cupcakes. When we finally finish, Natsuki put them all aside, side by side, to admire our work. Look how pretty they are together. Yeah, aren't they? They are, aren't they? Ugh. I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but Dad is making dinner tonight, so I can't really... So I really need to save my appetite. Saori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'll probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still be eating dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyways, I was hoping we would have enough time for manga, but I need to get home for dinner. Ugh, already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought of that about that. It's not like you always have this chance. Man. As usual, Natsuki's placed the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do it. Don't worry. I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listened to you. Ah, yeah. I think back to the conversation I had with Sori earlier today. I feel so helpless. Sori always does listen to me, but at this point I feel like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon just went by in a flash. But more than that. Did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. See you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. What? Huh? What you said before about not always have this chance. It doesn't mean it had to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking is, how baking can be. Like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere, do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expressions. Yeah. I want to spend more time with you. Near us. I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could, but you're dumb as a brick. I feel the same way as you, so... Natsuki suddenly get closer to me. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches away from me, Natsuki looked up at me. I can feel her fingers gently clutches at the side of my shirt, as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks are matching her eyes, filling my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? What do you think? My heart started going dizzy as I feel her soft breathing against me. I felt it for a while now. Exclamation mark. Kick in the nuts. Natsuki suddenly jumped back. Sorry. Hi, near us. Sorry. Just now we weren't. It's okay, near us. I just stepped by to say hi. Ah. Well. You should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well. I'll see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any of the cupcakes before then. Anyways, later. And she's very fast. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sorry waves goodbye. Sorry. I thought you didn't want to come over today. Ah, well. I tried to stay in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come over and see for myself. See what? All the awkward situations? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki. And how closer you got to her. It makes me really happy. I can see that. Now you made such a good friend. Now you made such good friends. That's all what matters to me. I think your entire body is saying something different. Tears start to fall down Sori's face. That's all what matters to me. Why do I feel this way, near us? Because you're like the idiot. Pal you in love with a rock. I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is being split in half? It hurts so much. Well, if we're going to the same like cutscene, I'm gonna press the other thing this time and then see what the fuck is happening. Everything hurts so much. This wouldn't be so much better if it could just disappear. No. Sorry, don't say that. It's true, Neros. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have been wasting your sympathy on me. It's a horrible thing to go through. You wouldn't have put up with me being selfish. You're not selfish, woman. Monica was right. I should just... Yeah, see, that's the thing. Monica is up to it again. Monica was right about what? Da. Sorry. What I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't a burden on... burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Neros. I'm really scared. What are you scared of? Well, basically everything, I would say. I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. That's basically how it is. Sorry. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Neros. I like you so much that I want to die. That's hopefully not gonna happen. That's how I feel. Great. Not really. And that's enough, sorry. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember what I said that I will always know what is best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, sorry, nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, yeah? I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. So, here's the thing. Last time I said I love you, and then she went out and killed herself. I will always be, you will always be my dearest friend. That's what I'm considering doing now. But will she go out and kill herself? Because she just wants everything to be normal. That is what she wants to do. Or is she unsavable? I have no idea. But apparently the first one is a no-go. So I will take that one. You will always be my dearest friend. What you need the most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seem to be after I joined the club. I know you've been struggling with some really difficult things right now. But please trust me that I know what is best. And what will make you happy is in the end. I promise I will get the things back to the way they were. I see. Sorry forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like to be stabbed in the chest? Oh god. I should write a poem about this. Sorry. It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For me being so selfish. So, please. Please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. Wow, this is probably bad. I knew this whole time there was no happiness down that path. That is why I came here. So, just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just wanted it to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really know what is best for, you really know me better than anyone near us. I trust you with anything. Okay, so it's not that bad. Anything at all. So don't do dumb shit. Sorry's smiles finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. And then she cries. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loud as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't even know how to react. And she pisses off. Sora looked over her shoulder and flashed me one more weak smile before turning around and run off. Sorry. I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible after this? Because I have a feeling that no matter what the fuck I do, it's pretty bad. There's nothing more that I could have done. Are we sure? The most I could have, the most I can do is support Sori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having so much trouble understanding Sori's feeling as it is. Even though I can comfort her. Yeah. I keep wondering if I should have done something more. Or something different. Yeah, I tried the other thing. That though ended badly. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it my everything I got. Sora will always be my dearest friend. Okay, let's keep it at that then. And I'll always take it to put a smile on her face every day. So yeah. It's the day of the festival, and shit is gonna go down. Of all days, I expected this to be the one while I've been walking to school with Sori. Sori isn't answering her phone. Yeah, this is bad, isn't it? I'm considering to go into her house to wake her up, but I decided that I'm an idiot. Meanwhile, the preparation for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funny enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sori and Natsuki at the event, not at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure that the event will be great too. Near us. You dumb fuck. You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. Where's Ori? That's funny. I thought you were. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Yuri. Monica is placing little booklets of each of the on the desk in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems that we were performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. Like before. So the one that I will be performing... I'm surprised you didn't bring Zori with you. It's because he's a fucking idiot. Yeah, she overslept again. Probably not. That dummy. You're the idiot. You think that on days this important, you should try a little harder. You should not have said that. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Joel told me yesterday. Exactly. I suddenly feel awful. You should. Knowing that it's not nearly that simple for her. Exactly. I only said that because it's in the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone and waked her up after all. The avatar face right now. You should have taken a little responsibility for her, Neras. Why didn't you, Neras? I mean, especially after you exchanged with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I know everything. I'm the club president, after all. But... I stammer, embarrassed. Also, the music is not playing. Did Sori really tell her about it that quickly? How about I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here? But I'm the one who knows what is best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably not know a lot more than you think. Uh-huh. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this would definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it almost a professional feel. I recognize Natsuki and Yuri's poem from the ones they performed during our practice. What is this? I flipped to Saro's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's the one I haven't read before. It's the get out of my head thingy. Yeah. It's the yeah. But a poem never actually finished. It just stopped moving. Yeah, it's not a good one. What is this? Yeah, it's you being an idiot. Reading the poem, I get a pinch in my stomach. You should. Neros? What is wrong? Is everything okay? Nothing. Nothing's wrong here. The poem feels completely different from everything else I already have written. It's because you have a problem, you fucker. But nothing more than that. I changed my mind. No shit. I'm going to get sorry, so, yeah, you should. Oh, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I'll quickly leave the classroom. Don't stain yourself. Moneycake calls that after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? You wasn't, you rock. I shouldn't have tried, I should have tried a little bit harder for sorry. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or wake her up. That's what I said the last playthrough. But he's still a fucker. Even the simplest gesture of waking her up or to school makes her really happy. But you're still an idiot. Beside, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's what she needed. And that's what I wanted to give her. I reached Saori's house and knocked on the door. I didn't expect an answer since she was not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sorry? She's a really heavy sleeper. I swallowed, and I can't believe what I ended up doing. I walked up, waking up in her own house. Is it more like something a boyfriend would do? In that case, it feels just right. Outside Sori's room, I knock on her door. Sorry, and it's bad. Wake up, you dummy. There's no response. I didn't really want to have entered a room like this. Isn't this kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently opened the door. Yep, there we go. Dot. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Saori wouldn't do this. Yeah. I'll put this on auto. Because this is exactly the same as what happened the last time. So no matter what I pressed, if I love you or the other thing, it will still be the same outcome. I don't know if I can actually save her. Maybe I have to look it up. If there's a way to save her. Because there is maybe. So, yeah. I don't know, like, visual novels in general. But I do hope that... oh yeah, I turned down her confession. That had to be what pushed her over the edge. Her agonizing scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? Because you're an idiot. This is my fault. My swarming thought keep telling me that that everything I could done would to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walking her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw this literature club. Screw this festival. I just lost my best friend. Because I do think that there is probably a good ending. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some sort of game where I can just reset and try something different. You can actually. And now I carry this guilt to the end till the day I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now? I can never take it back. Never. Never. Oh yeah, it's just saying never a lot of times. There we go. I don't know if there's a way where you should just delete Monica from the beginning and then try a save. End. So yeah. But I think I did Natsuki this time, at least. Oh, that is bugged out again. And that should also... Oh, I still have the saves. Oh, no, 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 they don't work. That's right. Yay! I have respect now. So I can continue that. But these takes around a little over an hour. So I'm gonna wait for them to next time. What about mail? I got a mail. I've lasted. Have a nice weekend. What? I'll leave for the rest of the weekend. Contact Ravi if you need a scheduled server time, but I expect my job to run for a few days since I've collected so much more data this weekend. How about we arrange a meeting to discuss the result when I return? What the fuck is this? This is new. Is this some lore? Huh. Okay, and pictures. Did we get some more pictures? Oh yeah, this poem here. Because of you. That was a new one. Natsuki's special poem. Acquired by writing all 3 poems for her. So, Saori's first poem. A poem by Saori for the Trust. A poem for Saori from the side story. First, second, third. A special poem. Yuri. Second, third. Unusual. Monica. So, I think there's like a special poem only for each character here. That's for Saori and for Yuri. That I'm missing. And then there's some few poems down here that I'm missing. I don't know which one those are. But those are probably from Act 2 that I need to do. But that is a lot of skipping. I recommend skipping. And then there is some Saori pictures. And then there's probably some more Natsuki stuff going on here. I think this is Natsuki. So I'll probably have to do Natsuki again. But yeah, we got that one. And we got this one. She look happy. And then there's a lot of these down here. Those are probably from the side story. The secrets. What did I get? A dream? And I got the things I like about Papa. I did get the Papa one. One of 11 special poems. DDLC. Select 3 random special poems to appear when started for the first time. So yeah, I did get the Papa one. So this is actually for this is Natsuki's poem. So that's what this is about. The kitchen is new. Oh, the Natsuki sketch. Nice. What is this? Oh, when she's trying to take the books. And the promos? I have no idea about the promos. Maybe I'll get the promos when I get everything else. I have no idea. But there's still a lot of stuff missing. So I don't know how long this is gonna take. But I'll maybe play some of this off screen, but I'm definitely gonna do a few more of these on screen. I still have like Act 2 and Act 3 or whatever, Act 4 left. So there's still some more. I'm not done yet. Also still have the side story. So yeah, this is lovely. Yeah. But yeah, this took another 2 hours to get another death from Sori. But I hope that you can actually save Sori somehow. I don't know if you can, but I do hope that there's a way. Korean horror in Poem game, yeah, it is. It is like that, and I think that's completely fine. It's actually a really well made game. Like of all the visual novels that I have, like I have a house in Fata Morgana and so on, um, and Phantom Trigger, uh, Root Film. I have a lot of visual novels in general just laying around that I could play. But this one was the one that actually won of the ones I should play, and I'm glad that this one is the one that won. So yeah, I'm happy. But yeah, I'm gonna go and lay down before my head explode or do something weird. So yeah, thanks for watching. Take care. Have a nice evening, and see ya.